Hey guys, so today I'm going to do how to cover blemishes for you because it's your lucky day. I have a combination of dry blemishes and ones that, aren't quite as dry and flaky. They're a little bit more underneath the skin, but it's still a red bump. I know you might not be able to see them that well. Don't worry, I'm going to post makeup list pictures under at the end of the video so you can see the blemishes and I'm not just making it up. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my MAC mattifier. You could use any kind. I moisturized my skin, obviously. You could use any kind of primer that you like, doesn't matter. I like the silicone-y ones because they help kind of fill in my pores a little bit and they help mattify your skin as well, and they make your skin really soft. Oh, I got a request to do a hair tutorial, and I actually kind of laughed out loud because I can't do hair at all. As you can tell, I think my hair looks like crap most of the time in most of these videos. So I can't do hair, so I don't want to start telling people how to do their hair because I really suck at it. So the next thing I'm going to use is my Cinema Secrets, it's kit number 1 concealer palette. You can use your Makeup Forever or whatever creamy concealer you have. So I'm going to use my second lightest shade that almost matches my skin tone perfectly. You don't want to conceal your blemishes with anything darker or lighter. You want dead on shade. So I'm going to go in and cover this blemish here. And I'm taking this really soft brush and I'm taking product on the very tip and I'm actually just going to swirl the product on to the blemish. Now the reason I'm doing that is because you want to get all the way around the blemish, because if you go like this, you're just going to get product on this side, on the upper side of the blemish. My camera's reflecting weird and now it looks yellow, but I swear to you it matches my skin. Anyway, and then all my little blemishes, I'm just going to take whatever product because I have some scarring and stuff like that, and darker spots, but all you're doing is swirling right on the blemish and then kind of spreading out the area around it so that you have a concentration of product on there. I know I said this, I was going to have this posted yesterday, but I was exhausted, so I didn't do it. And again, this one's a really dry blemish, and with that silicone on there, it really smooths it over. But the hard part, if you have really dry flaky, you want really creamy concealer. This one is really good because it is really creamy. The Makeup Forever is even a little bit drier than this one, but Bobbi Brown's creamy concealer is quite creamy. And then I just do the rest of my concealer like normal. I did do a foundation, I do my foundation, but I'm going to do it again because, I mean, it changes every day how I do it. I like to conceal my nose because my nose is really red. And I like to conceal my chin and just kind of spread it out. Because again, I have lots of scars, and then I have these red patches down here that don't show up on the video camera. Again, I'm going to post a picture. And I just like to put a little bit of concealer in there. I'm barely putting any on. And then just kind of smoothing it out. Okay. And then for under eyes, I'm going to go in with this peachy shade here. And pop that under to really brighten up that area. And then, how I did my concealer yesterday, my foundation yesterday, and I was pretty happy with it. I took my 180 whatever this is, 187, 188, the smaller of the skunk brushes, and I actually took Select Cover Up from MAC. I don't like MAC foundations as a general rule. I don't know why. They break me out, and just something about them that I'm not a huge fan of. But this concealer I've always been in love with as a concealer. And with this brush, just getting some on the tips and then buffing this in, I got really great results the other day. So I thought I'd share that with you all. And you don't need very much either, which is the really cool part. But it gives you like a really nice sheen too. And again, I think I've mentioned this before, you don't have to do your whole face with concealer, or obviously not with concealer, but with foundation. And I do because I have, you know, skin issues, and I feel more comfortable with concealer and powder and foundation and the whole 9 yards. If you only have redness right in here and the rest of your skin is like freaking perfect, or even just moderately perfect, you don't need foundation everywhere. But I feel more comfortable in it, and it's a personal preference, so I'm sticking with it. And as long as you don't make it look like you're wearing makeup all over your face, I think you should be okay. And just really, really blending it out. And I hope you can see the sheen that it's giving off. It's a little bit too intense, which is why you do have to powder it down. But it's very nice. So I'm just going to use my NYC powder, and then the bigger skunk brush is what I used. I always do like 2 or 3 tutorials at a time, if you guys are wondering. So that's why sometimes my brushes look dirty, but I do clean them after every time, if you're wondering. Because, I don't know. I guess it's not really important to you. Fine, whatever. I'm just kidding. Being a jerk. So then, just kind of take that shine down, and then you would do your, apparently I'm on a concealer kick, and that's all I want to say today. Then you would do your blush and the rest of your face, however you wanted to do it. So I hope you guys found that helpful. As I say, even on blemishes that are dry, I know that they're blemishes, but put an oil-free moisturizer on them, because the best way to get them to behave is to put an oil-free moisturizer on, and then a silicone-y formula like this, MAC mattifier. My nail polish, if anyone's wondering, is called Go On Green by OPI. I got a question about that on my last one, so I thought I'd just toss her in there. It's pretty too. Woo, look at it. Anyways, Go On Green, OPI, OP, whatever you want to call it. Have a wonderful day, folks. La la pa. Also, can I just say that when I pop those pictures in, it's my bare skin. So be prepared for what you're going to see, and I apologize in advance for terrifying you. No, I'm just kidding. It's, you know, it's skin, and that's what skin does, especially when you have problem skin. So I just thought I'd show everyone that it can. You know, a couple people have mentioned to me, like, oh, wow, you have really great skin, and it's all in how you wear it and how you work it. So I'm going to sneeze, so I gotta go. Bye.